You can use
Serious.
it's not serious or not so serious because I mean a broken arm is serious. Okay. How are you, Dai?
I'm fine.
Okay. Okay, girls. I don't know, Dai, if you have your Google Classroom open now.
Yes,
Is it
I
open?
know.
Okay. So let me check if I can find mine. Yeah. And I will show you my screen and we will do it slowly. I checked and I uploaded everything the same way. So that's so weird, really. So strange. So I can guide you and then we can move on. Okay, let me share my screen. Where's this? Oh no, it's the same thing here. So I'll share all my screen. I couldn't find my mouse, so that
Mm.
was it's uncomfortable. We are having the house painted still, so everything is messy and everything is in a different place. Okay, so it's here, start speaking. So here I am a student because it's my other email. So I enter here and I go to classwork. Which ones are you having trouble with, Dai?
Both of them.
Eh, like 9 and 10?
Model 9 and 10.
Ah, okay, 9 also. Okay. So for 9, we go to, yeah, I don't know why it says missing because I checked as a teacher on my other account and it's not missing. But you go to the title. Let's see. Yeah. And yeah, you go to the title and as it says missing, you make a copy.
No me aparece esa opción.
No, really. But I am here as
No.
a student. And then I have,
Solo me aparece copiar enlace en los tres puntitos, copiar enlace y denunciar abuso. En
uh,
donde dice tu trabajo, hay algo escrito al costado, pero está como blureado y
sí,
no lo puedo leer y tampoco puedo hacer clic. Y después dice comentarios privados, nada más.
you can't
Toque.
see what I saw a minute ago. That is, if I go here, no, well, now it's, I created a copy. And now I have the two copies. Let me see. And for example, let's see in number 10. How strange, because I am a student. Oh, this is crazy. Start speaking. And what if you share your screen? Let me stop sharing.
Que te comparta.
Yes, can you
A
share?
ver, desde
Okay.
donde.
Below the screen, you can see a green arrow that says share. Below, at the bottom.
Sí, estoy mirando. Ah,
Yeah.
acá. El uso compartido no está activado.
Ah, okay, let me. There. Now again, can you try again?
Y esto es pantalla.
Okay.
A ver.
Mhm. Oh, you're right.
Acá.
No.
No hay
And
nada.
if you click on a timer recover, there's nothing.
No.
Okay. So I will delete the lesson. Check out, please later which lessons this happened with, and I will delete them and upload them again.
Ok.
Y las borro y las vuelvo a subir. ¿Sí?
Pero
Ah,
me pasó desde ¿te acordás cuando hablamos que no pude estar en una clase? Te dije, me pongo al día. Bueno, desde ahí, después me olvidé avisarte. Pero desde ahí que no veía nada. Digo, bueno, no sé,
Ah,
será con la clase. Ni siquiera ves las clases que tuvieron ustedes. O sea,
eso es raro. O como que si no te vuelvo a agregar, hacemos algo de eso. We can do something like that because it's strange because I see this as a student and I can see it and you it
mira.
can't see it. So
Ujú.
Jose, maybe later you can check if you can see or
I check.
ah,
I am check right now, and I could see.
you
I can
can't
see.
see.
No, I can. Yeah,
Ah, you
I
can. Ah, so it's a
I
problem
can.
with Dice
It's
account.
with me.
So yeah, maybe we can take you out and then
A ver.
make you come in again. Come in again. I can do it
Tengo un
later.
problema de almacenamiento. No sé si será eso. ¿Será el
Of
Google?
course, it's that. Yes.
Ah, bueno, entonces ese es mi problema.
Don't you have another
Que Google
account?
me quiere vender almacenamiento y no quiero
No,
comprarle.
it's that. Yes.
Ah, ok, ok.
Don't you
Lo voy a
have
tener que
another
hacer.
account?
Sí,
Ah, okay. So then after the lesson, I
ok.
can add you
Dale,
with.
dale.
Okay. Okay, you can stop
I'm
sharing now.
sorry.
Ah, no, no, it's okay. It's good because we can use English to to figure out what happened. Yeah. So no problem. Girls, I was thinking, let me see if you agree, because nobody came last week, so I was here alone. And I still want to give you that lesson that is about shopping. So, what do you think if we do that lesson and then we continue with
Yeah.
the rest next week and so on? Because I still owe you that. And then we see
Ok,
when we can make up and we say it clearly. Not like
ok.
yesterday. Yesterday was a mess. Okay. So let me see. I had a oh, I changed it. I had a game, but it was not that game. Okay, anyway. No game. Well, we used we spoke about something else that was the classroom that is important, relevant, so on. So let me share this. This is about shopping mindfully, that is thinking, that is mindful, when you are conscious, aware of something, right? So that's why shopping mindfully and not just shopping. So the idea now is that we started with different conversations at the beginning. We spoke a lot about the present and about the future with plans. Now we are starting to speak a bit about the past. For example, your problem, Jose, when you told me about the broken arm and the car, the accident with the car. And at the same time, we can compare things and we can give opinions in this lesson, right?
Okay.
So I'm telling you what topics we are dealing with. So for you to see that in all the lessons, we are dealing with all the basic topics that you need to know to have a conversation, to have a higher conversation. Oh, that is having problems with with the internet. The internet doesn't love her today with the storage and now with the connection. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was trying to explain this, that along these sessions you have all the bases, so you can have a conversation, and in fact we are having conversations for 1 hour. That's why I wanted to offer you to join another group after the 15 lessons, because you have all the basics. I know that you're not very confident, the three of you, Lore too. You say, oh, no, I can't. Yes, you can. So this is why I'm explaining this. So some key phrases that we'll see today are phrases to compare products. So we are going to use some comparisons. Some other phrases that you use to show preference. For example, I prefer this because So it's very important to show your opinion when you have a conversation. And this is not the most basic conversations. When you start giving opinions, it's a higher conversation. It's cheaper or it's more eco-friendly. I don't know if you remember from school, for example, when you have comparatives of short adjectives and long adjectives, like eco-friendly. Eco-friendly, you need to say more eco-friendly, because eco-friendly is long, but cheap is short, just one syllable, cheap. So it's cheaper. You add ER there. So let's color.
When, Mari, when we use, I don't remember actually, but when we use most and, for example, cheapest. When we use
very
that?
good question. This is for comparisons. So when you compare two things or two groups of things, but always you compare two. When you use most and est, it's when you compare one
Is
the
there
rest.
only one?
Yeah, for example, when we say that Messi is the greatest player, right? He's not greater than Maradona. That is a comparison like this. Messi is greater than Maradona. He is the greatest of all time, the GOAT, greatest. So you compare one and all the rest. And that one is superior. That is the idea. The same. When it's short, you add the ending, est, and when it's long, the adjective is long, you add most, the most. Okay, some questions like, do I really need this? To foster critical thinking. And we're going to reflect on how buying decisions affects our mood. Do you make purchases, compras, purchases, depending on your mood?
Not really. I'm not a shopping person.
Okay, good. Purchases. In other countries.
Actually, I always ask to me, do I really need this? So
okay, this question precisely.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Yes. Yeah. I think that it's quite where's Dai? I can hear that she's trying to enter there. That's something that happened to me when I was living in England. I had hello, welcome back.
I'm back.
Dai,
I'm sorry, my
internet
connection today is so bad.
Connection, your storage today.
Yes.
I was saying because we're talking about buying and purchasing. Let me share. So I said that when I was living in England, we had the girls. We were like 3 Argentinian girls, but the rest were, we were girls. I was 30, so I was a girl. The rest were from Germany, from France, and so they asked us, in Argentina, do you buy lots of presents and do you go out many days to buy things? And I said, no, not as much as here in England. In England, it was crazy. Everybody was buying, like in the films in America, the same. Said, no, we just buy a couple of presents for our loved ones, and that's it. Your mother, your father, if you have children, and that's it. And they said, oh, you're very spiritual people. And with the other Argentina, we laughed. No, we are a poor country. But we were very spiritual because of that. And it's quite a consumer society if you just think about that. But it's what happens. Can you see my screen here? I don't know how I'm sharing. Yeah. How come I can't see you now? It's crazy. I want to see you. My screen, I can't see you. Oh gosh. Well, anyway. Good. So I don't understand. This never happens in Zoom. Well, so I created this lesson a couple of weeks ago. So I hope I remember what I wanted to do. Let me share here. No, I can't see you. No, wait. Dai, your problems with the internet are contagious. Okay, give me a second. No, I can't do this. So let me share again. And I can see. What's this? No, okay. Okay, I want to. There, I can see you. I wanted to see you. Good. So, this or that. Let's see. So, the idea is that I show you two products and you're going to have a discussion for 1 minute. Let me set a timer so that you decide which one is better and why. Okay. For this, before we continue, we were talking about comparatives. We said that with the adjective, we add er, like cheaper, when the adjective is short, like cheap, cheaper. But when it's long, like eco-friendly, we add more eco-friendly, right? Or better, the comparative of good is better quality, a better product, better material. And well, you can ask yourself if you really need something. So,
What is the difference of different use of cheap or cheaper?
yes, when you say cheap, is barato. It's the adjective. But when you say cheaper, you can say, well, paper bags, I think they are paper, or yeah, paper bags are cheaper than cotton bags. I don't know. Okay, or plastic bags when they sell them. Okay, cheaper. So they don't cost. You compare when you say cheaper, and cheap. It's just this is cheap. This was a cheap mate. You can say it wasn't, but this was a cheap mate. But this is cheaper than, I don't know, the spoon. Well, my spoon is, yeah. Okay. So when you compare, you say cheaper and you add that er, or you use more if it's a long adjective. Okay. So 1 minute, I said I was going to set a timer. 1 minute, and you speak, you compare. Okay. They are very simple items. Okay. So
the right one.
Yeah.
The right,
the one on the right.
Yeah. The one on the right.
Yes.
It's the sorry, I am today. It's paper bag.
Yeah, exactly. I think so.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not. All right.
But we concern
to include a paper bag.
that it's
but that's a
paper.
tote bag. Those are tote bags. They are called tote bags. Don't ask me why. Tote bag, right? They are the ones that are made of cloth, of fabric. Yeah. Okay, so just give me your opinion. Which one is better and why do you think that is?
About the tote bags?
About both, yeah. Which one do you prefer and why? I'm looking for a piece of paper.
I prefer, but I don't know how to call that tote bag. That is not a paper bag.
The one on the left or the one on the right?
The left is more the eco-friendly because we used to many times.
Okay. So what do you think, Jose?
Yeah, I agree. If you maybe is the one on the right is cheaper, but you can use more frequently the bag on the left, the one on the left.
Mhm. Okay, so to encourage conversation, Jose, you can say, what do you think? What's your opinion?
Okay. Maybe, what do you think, Dai, of the size of the bag? I think that the one of the left is bigger than the one of the right. What do you think?
Yes, I'm agree. But the
So,
the one the one on the right are the two bags. And
thank you. 1 minute 15. Wonderful. You see, you can have quick conversation. I agree. I know this is confusing because in Spanish we say estoy de acuerdo, and so we tend to say I am. But in English, agree is estar
I
de acuerdo.
agree.
It's
I
just one
agree.
verb. I agree. Very good. So, what phrases can we use to encourage conversation? What do you think? What's your opinion? Okay,
Okay.
good. Perfect. Next, then, slideshow. Again. Oop, there.
Okay. In my opinion, I prefer the notebook because it's how do you say liviano?
Light.
It's lighter and I can
I'm portable.
take when I go to the travel or when I go to a trip and I use it. What do you think, Guy? What do you prefer?
I prefer the notebook too, but in my job we use both because the screen is more big and the ¿cómo se dice la otra? The normal computer or the
Than yes,
desk.
than the
Desk.
computer. Yes, one is a computer, or you can say a PC, and the other, or that is personal computer, and the other one is laptop. Yeah. You can also say notebook, but yeah.
But the notebook is, I think, is more personal.
Excellent. Perfect. 1 minute 20. More than that. More than 1 minute. You spoke for more. Great. Very good, Dai, because you added maybe Jose too. Sorry, I just paid attention to the fact that Dai used because. So you connect ideas, you make more complex sentences, believe it or not. So that's very good. Here. Again. Go.
Um,
It's depends in the day. I prefer the lemonade
Lemonade. Yes.
lemonade every day, but in a special occasion, maybe I drink different kind of drink. Maybe if it's in a special occasion, I drink some beer. But I think that the lemonade is more natural
Natural.
than the other.
Okay.
yes, I think the same. Because me estoy pensando más adelante. I prefer the lemonade in the full foods of the day, and maybe in some celebration, I prefer the drink, some drink. No me
Okay.
sale.
Alcoholic drinks?
Alcoholic. Mari,
Yeah.
one I want to ask you, if I say I remember the word health, but in this case I say the lemonade is healthier or more healthy.
Healthy is still short. It's considered short.
Okay.
So you can say healthier. Anyway, if you say more healthy, nobody will criticize. Some nowadays there are some
words,
people that
it's
don't agree
confusing
on
me.
that. So even native speakers, I mean, so
Okay.
everybody will understand. Good,
Okay.
very good. Remember, it's le, not li, not limon, lemon,
Le.
lemon, and
Lemonade.
lemonade. And there's no o. Can you hear? It's not lemon. It's lemon.
Lemonade. Yeah, lemonade.
Lemonade.
Very good. So some things, some phrases. It depends on the days or the occasion. It depends on the occasion, but it depends on, okay? Occasion. Yes, like this. Bueno, me agarró la duda, ¿ven? ¿Qué pasa? Okay, occasion, very good. It depends on the occasion. So the collocation, the words that go together are depend on. So
Depends.
it's always depend on. Then you say on special occasions, or on special dates, no, fechas, okay, for a
Yeah.
birthday, for example. So you say on and a date,
Okay.
like on Christmas, on Easter. Yeah, on Easter, that is one day. Pascua, no, it's one. On Christmas Day, on what else? On my birthday. Good. I want to make this bigger. Okay, don't make bigger. And Dai, you said during the food, but I think you meant during meals. During meals every day, you know, or with the meals of the day. Yeah, something like that. Okay. But
Okay.
food is what you take to your mouth, what you put in your mouth.
Yes.
And meal is the thing is that we only have one word. La comida del día, una comida en familia. We have just the word comida. But in
Okay.
English, you have different things for that. What you
Okay.
put in your mouth is food. But then you have a meal with your family. So we have a
Okay.
different word. Okay. And I wanted to say, yes, in the previous one, you said big is bigger. Big is
Bigger.
short, so bigger, not more big. Okay. Anyway, it's one of those silly mistakes that if you make that mistake, you say more big, people will understand you. Okay. Very good. Another pair. Let's see. Okay, good. Yes, the idea here was to discuss your worksheet answers, but you didn't get to see the worksheets, Dai, for example, because you couldn't access it. Let me see if there's anything relevant. Let me check if there's anything important. If not, we move on to the next activity. This was mindful shopping. And okay. Yes, there are some questions that were important. I see them as something new because I forget a couple of weeks later. I do. Okay. But I see, you see it has pictures, everything. You should access it and you should do it even later. Sí, aunque sea tarde, ustedes háganlo. Yo me maté poniéndole dibujitos. Okay, so let's think about your shopping habits. Okay, so do you like shopping? Why or why not? who would like to start? And then you ask your classmate for their opinion. I used to like shopping. I can start, but now it's not that I don't like it. I enjoy it, but I always have something more important to do, so I never have time. So that's a shame. I would really like to to go shopping with more time. What about you, Dai?
I like shopping, but in this moment there are another ay no se me fue la palabra. Em, Quería decir prioridades.
Priorities. Yeah, I
Okay.
imagine. So there are other, because priorities is plural. So there are other priorities.
Other.
Mhm.
Okay.
Unless you want to say, I have another. Another means one other.
Once.
Another priority, that is my daughter, for example, in your case.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Can you include Jose in the conversation? What can you ask?
What do you think about shopping, Jose?
Um,
Do you like it?
I like if maybe I go shopping for some kinds of for my house. For example, for my kitchen, I really like different glasses or plates. I don't like to cook, but I love these things. But it's not one of the kind of activities I prefer to. Maybe sometimes.
Okay, good. So you like kitchenware. I thought you
Yeah.
at the beginning, I thought you meant decoration. Not
Yeah,
precisely both things.
both of them, but I really like the things of the kitchen. I love different copas. I don't know how to say copas or
You can
spoons
say
or
glass. You can say glass or a cup also. The same as taza, but I know, but it's also a cup. But if not a glass, because it is a glass with a different shape, but it's a glass.
okay.
Yeah. Good. And when you buy something, what do you think about first? Do you think about price? I'm here in the second question. Do you think about brand? Like, I don't know, for example, Prada. Well, do you think about quality? Jose, start with you. What do you think?
I don't care about brand of the things, but maybe the price is an important thing that I think when I go shopping, and the quality too. Maybe I need to something to, I don't know. And
Yeah, for
what do
example,
you
thinking
think about
about
that?
clothes. I was thinking about clothes. I don't know you. If it's good quality, I don't need it to be the best quality, but something that lasts some time, that lasts,
Yeah,
that I can
maybe for
use. Mhm.
yeah, for example, if it's a clothes that use in winter and jacket, or I look for another for some for how I sorry, how do I say for I'm looking for alguna. Ay, me olvidé cómo se dice alguna.
Some, yes, for some.
Okay. For some jacket that it could be quality, good qualities to I can use many years.
Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, how can we include dye in the conversation?
Eh, what do you think about that? Like,
I really love when I found the things that uh, I'm looking for or
Yeah, or the
searching
thing that I
for.
want. Did you want to say the thing that I
Yes,
want? Yeah, that's good.
and it's a combination for price, brand, quality.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. How do you feel after you buy something? Do you feel happy when you buy things, or is it the same? Does it change your mood? Your mood? the way you feel. For example, maybe in the morning you're happy, in the middle of the morning you are anxious, stressed, and then you are relaxed. That is your mood. There are different mood changes along your day, probably, or not. Maybe you are more stable than me.
I feel relaxed or
Okay.
relaxed when I buy something that
Okay.
I love or that I want.
Okay. That you love.
Yeah. Maybe I feel happy if I can buy something that I want to for a long time.
Mhm.
And actually, if I buy food, I so happy too. When I buy an ice cream, I do my happy dance.
Good. Well, you can say an ice cream if you buy an ice cream cone. And if not,
Yeah.
remember you just say when I buy ice cream, because that's
Okay.
you can buy a kilo of ice cream or a bucket of a bucket, sería como un balde of ice cream, different things. But yeah, you do your happy dance. Yes. Okay. Well, then there were some phrases for you to match, preferences. Yeah, mostly that. And what about this? A shopping decision you made. Let's think about something that we bought recently, maybe something that you bought in the past week.
Mm.
So let's say, what did you buy? Why did you choose that product? And would you buy it again? Why or why not? So I can start. Yesterday, well, I bought a couple of pictures for my house last week, and they arrived yesterday in the mail by Mercado Libre. You know that. So I was very happy when I bought them, and yesterday when they arrived, and I immediately ran to the wall to try the pictures and see what they looked like, because I am having my house painted, and there is one wall in particular that I am painting dark blue. So it's a very special wall. I mean, this kind of blue, for you to imagine.
Beautiful.
The whole
Intense.
a corridor next to the windows, and I decided to paint it blue. So I wanted two pictures with a white frame to go with the wall, and they have a lot of white and very light colors. Light, apart from liviano, also means claro, so very light colors. And I think they will look beautiful. Today, the painter is going to finish that wall, and I think that the two white pictures will look perfect there. Would you buy it again? Yes. If I had $1 million, I would buy decoration items. Not too many, because I also like kind of minimalistic spaces, but I would buy many decoration items like baskets, plants, although they die. In my case, they all die. Many decoration items, more curtains, things like that. So yeah, I would buy the pictures again, definitely. Okay, so who would like to go next? Did you buy anything recently?
Boston.
Yes. A few days ago, I bought. I never
Bought.
bought
The you ignore it. Bought.
bought. I bought some sandals, and I was very happy because I have very sensitive feet. So every time when I buy something new, maybe a shoes or another sandals, that hurt me. So I'm very happy because this one are very good qualities.
Ah, yeah.
So are very comfortable and doesn't hurt me.
They don't hurt you.
Um,
They
yeah.
don't hurt.
So I will buy it again.
Good. Okay, do you know the difference if you say I will buy some again? It's a purpose, not a plan, but you say that's possible in the future. I will buy them.
Okay.
But if you say would you buy them? ¿Sí? Te comprarías? Would you buy them?
Okay.
I would buy them in the future. So
I will buy
that's
it.
the difference. If you say I
Okay.
will, it's a decision that you are taking at the moment. Okay, I will buy another pair.
Okay.
That's
I
the
understand.
difference.
Yeah.
So will you buy them or it's just an
No,
idea?
no, I will.
Okay.
For the moment, with the one pair of sandals, it's okay, but maybe in the future I will buy them.
Good, very good. And that the pronunciation is would.
Wood.
Again, the L is and the O are ignored. Would.
Bought and wood.
Bought
Wood.
would. Very good. Yes.
Bought wood.
Remember the same as we said today with another. Other.
Other.
Es como un otro.
Another is only one.
Another is one, right? So in this case,
Okay.
it's other sandals because they are a pair, right? So I know we say another pair of sandals. That is possible if you count the
Okay.
pairs. But if not, you say other sandals.
Sandals. Okay, perfect.
Good. And did you buy anything special in the past few days?
Yes.
We buy.
I just think in my I bought a trip to celebrate my birthday the next month. And we are going to Salta with
Hi.
my husband, my daughter, and my mother.
Good.
And
Very good.
I don't know if I buy again, but
because it's expensive.
yeah,
expensive
because I
place,
todavía no fui,
of course.
pero sí.
Good. Yeah, maybe you would buy something similar again. Like next time
Yes,
you go to, I don't know,
I don't like to, ¿cómo puede ser? Últimamente,
lately.
celebrate my birthday at home.
Many people experience.
Yes, it's
Yes.
so stress for me, but and I have the idea to celebrate my next birthdays
Away.
viajando away.
Yes.
In
Traveling.
different place.
Yes. Wonderful. That's a great idea, I think. Wonderful. Very good. Okay. Well, hope you enjoy it.
Thanks.
Well, that was about the worksheet, right? Then you access it when you have time. Then reusable stuff. You know that there are some things that we can use over and over again, and other things that we can't. So, for example, let's compare and vote. Yeah, we can vote because we are 3 on the most mindful, the most conscious, the most aware option. And well, the target language, the language that target means objetivo, right? The same as when you are shooting. Well, I don't shoot. if I shoot it, right, it's the target. So the target language, we call it here, is I prefer, because. So that's the basic language that we need to use. So well, these are 2 examples of coffee served in 2 different containers. Okay. So what do you think? Which one is the most mindful option?
For me, the option of the left option.
Okay, the option on the left, you say.
On the left is more, ¿cómo era?
Mindful. They are at the
Mindful
top.
option.
Mindful. Okay. Why?
Because you can use it's always a reusable stuff.
Very good. Right. Jose, would you?
Yes, I agree with Dai, because I think that the one on the left is eco-friendly too.
Yes, very good. But do you buy these other plastic containers from time to time? I have to admit, guilty. From time to time, it's like a little pleasure of life. I know I can make my own coffee, and I have a a coffee mug, a big coffee mug. But from time to time, I go into Bargus, the bakery here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see the next one. What about these? Jose, maybe you can start this time.
If I be honest, I use more frequently the one on the left for maybe for the rubbish or something like that. But if I go shopping, I use the one on the right.
Okay, so that's good. Yes. I think that for the rubbish, there are not many options apart from degradable, compostable ones. But yeah, you need that
Yeah,
plastic.
maybe that's right.
Yeah. What do you think,
But
Dai?
for the soup,
Sorry?
no, it's okay.
I think the same of
Okay.
Jose.
The same as Jose. Good. Yes. I have a problem because I have a lot of tote bags, like the one on the right, like the green one. But the problem is that I always forget to take them. And even when I do take them, like I have them in my bag, my handbag, then I forget to give them to the shop assistant. So I end up bringing more stuff or boxes home. But yeah. Okay, so here, let's see. No, there. So let's have a product debate. In the first place, candles. Okay, so you have to you have to decide on a gift, a present for a friend. Imagine you have a friend in common. So you have to decide which present is better. A handmade soy candle. Soy is soja, no? Una vela de soja.
Okay.
In a glass jar that is $10, or a cheap candle in plastic that is $5. And that's it. I don't know if they are candles or what. Now that I see the pictures bigger, I say, what picture did I choose? But well, you can imagine that it's a cheap candle.
Okay.
You too. You have a conversation, you have a friend in common. Decide on the present.
I think the better option is soy candle, because it's more eco-friendly, but it's more es más linda también.
More beautiful.
More
Yeah.
beautiful, yes. What do
Yes,
you think,
I agree
Jose?
with you, because the soy candle it's more expensive, but it's beautiful, and I think that it's a really good gift because maybe the soy candles duran más. How do you say?
Last longer. Last
Longer than the other.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, good. So you agree. Now, water bottles. So compare the function, price, the environment. One is a metal insulated bottle. How do you say insulated? Insulated is what I don't remember any word in Spanish. When something is separated from the exterior so that the temperature is protected. Okay. A house can be insulated. Usually you insulate the roof, the windows. Well, and here in a thermos flask, the water is insulated from the exterior so that it kept hot. Okay, so a metal insulated bottle that is $10 or a plastic bottle that is $5.
I think that the one on the left, the metal bottle, it's better than the plastic one, because it's more aesthetic and it's healthy. Because the plastic, when you use
You reuse
the
it. Reuse.
you use it many times, it's dirty and how do you say como no sé ni decirlo en castellano. Se
Degradable.
deteriora.
Degradable. Yes.
Degradable.
Degradable. Se degrada. Degradable. Do you agree?
What do you think, Dai?
I agree. No, es muy largo lo que iba a decir. Me voy a meter en... No, lo que quería decir era que había... que estoy de acuerdo con lo que dice José, pero viste que acá también tenemos el reciclado y se
Yes.
utiliza el plástico para muchas cosas buenas.
Okay. So we can recycle plastic for some good
Yeah.
purposes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was
To
not-
make other things.
Yeah, but you know that when I lived in Neuquén, there's more, I mean, I separated the trash, but here in Cipolletti, everything goes in the same bin. It's horrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It's time. This is too long. We can't. Well, but at least you did a lot of conversation.
Yeah.
So let me share some ideas with you. One phrase that you needed, Jose, you said, if I have to be honest, something like that. That is possible, but there's a shorter phrase that is very common, that is to be honest. To be honest,
To be honest.
and then you start your opinion. It's the same as saying, in my opinion, but it's another way.
Yeah.
So to be honest, and you continue. Then the expression is the same as. I don't remember who said it, but the same as. When you compare two
Me.
things, you use us, right?
Yes.
AS. Like, for
Sí.
example, this mate is as good as this thermos flask. Lo tenía para comparar en el termo y el mate. Okay, us, right? So the same as. Then a very good word that you used, I think, Jose, is maybe. You introduced that in different opinions, and it gives another shade to, like another color to your opinion, because maybe or perhaps are synonyms. So that's a good one. And then, well, the word reuse, I wrote down, I don't know why, but reuse or recycle, it's not the same exactly, but probably you know, when you reuse something, you use it for the same purpose many times. Okay, so then send me your other email so I can add you with that one to Google Classroom.
Okay.
That's good. What about next week? Can you meet at the same time, or I don't know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, Jose.
I try to.
Okay. Because I would like to finish, as I said, a couple of lessons so that we cover all the major topics and you feel more confident, like today, that you should see that you are speaking for 1 hour. You can perfectly. I was all the time comparing in my head, can these students be in this group? Yes, you can. So then I have another group where you can be with people from other countries, especially from Lithuania. But I don't know, I'm worried about you, Jose, because that group is at 1:15 here in Argentina.
It's too early to me.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is very early. Yes, for you. And maybe for you,
Uh,
that's
maybe
algo pido. José
with
se mantenía
w-
despierta hasta las 2 de la
mm,
mañana.
no, what day is it, the class?
Wednesdays, also Wednesdays.
Oh, Wednesdays. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we can see that we have time. Yeah, we have time.
Because I don't know now because I don't go to work, but I currently always give me the Tuesdays and Fridays off.
Off.
So if, for example, it's a Thursday at night,
You have no problem.
it's
Yeah.
longer. I could connect later at night. It's
Okay.
but I don't know. And for a double check, this Thursday no, Thursday at 8 p.m. we don't connect.
No, I realized that Thursday I can't because next week no problem. I can Tuesday, Thursday, but this week I'm traveling because here we have a long weekend, so I'm going to the house. So,
Okay.
but yeah, we are going to make up for the lessons. I want to give you all the lessons. That's why. Okay. So what?
Girls,
We keep on
I
chatting.
have to go.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm
Go.
going.
Okay. Bye, girls. See you then.
Bye-bye. See you
Bye.
next week.
See you.
See you.